So let's recap. Category 1, lonely people, people who are basically looking for a relationship on steroids, and the twin flame would fit into that category. That would be very desirable to someone that's lonely. Number 2 are people who are rejected and they cannot take that rejection, so they project it outward, and that person becomes their twin flame because that twin flame is no longer in their life, and it fits perfectly with the twin flame ideology of the runner and the chaser. Number 3 are the people who experience a little bit of the metaphysical. Maybe they had direct eye contact with someone because the eyes are the window to the soul, and they weren't able to handle that, or maybe there were some synchronicities going on, and that leads them to believe that this other individual is their twin flame. Number 4 are the people who discover the twin flame ideology online, and then they actually go looking for their twin flame. Unfortunately, what happens is you're going to fall vulnerable to people who are going to take advantage of you, such as a lot of the online cults who charge to find your twin flame, or tarot card readings. I know people that have spent thousands of dollars on tarot card readings to figure out who their twin flame is. Number 5, this is a category of people, they had no idea this ideology existed. They had this very strange experience where a lot of metaphysical things were happening, and they had this unusual connection with a person, and they were just trying to figure out what is going on because it was such an unusual thing that they needed an explanation for it. And these people can walk right into the twin flame ideology as well, because there's so much online that's readily available. Number 6, people who are spiritually attacked using this ideology. And I would say people that have experienced an alien love bite. Once again, I'm going to go woo. People that have experienced an alien love bite where an entity is working through another individual, or entities could be working through both individuals. There's a lot of, this is a complex topic, so I'm just going to introduce it on the surface. So they get spiritually attacked because they open their energy field and perhaps their physicality to this person, and they become very bonded to this person, but this person shuts off and is not available 9 times out of 10, or if they are, it's a very janky energy. The entity comes in and actually drains the life force energy of the vulnerable partner. Number 7 are the people who have past life experiences where they were with someone in a previous life or lives, and they meet again in this life, and the connection is really, really strong, and they don't need to say very much. They just seems like they get each other. But unfortunately, one person may not be of the highest ethical integrity. They may not be ready for the connection because it's usually way more intense than a normal relationship. Past life connections can absolutely work out in this lifetime if both people are willing to face their dark side, basically, and if both people are of the highest ethical integrity. I mean, you can really get a lot done in meeting someone from a past life. But once again, a lot of times with these connections, there's some type of interference. That's what I'm going to say. And since it's a connection on steroids, the person goes searching for information and finds the twin flame ideology and says, okay, oh, well, this person must be my twin flame. Once again, in my opinion, the twin flame ideology is truth mixed with lies. But to wrap up, I think all relationships on Earth should have a metaphysical component, but we're just not there yet. So we should be open to each other physically, emotionally, and spiritually. We should be able to love vulnerably, but love is the most vulnerable thing that you'll ever do. And so what happens is a lot of times people will siphon the energy of others, but not be available themselves. And that's something that you need to look out for. The other thing that you need to ask yourself is, am I an emotionally codependent person? Because people that go looking for their twin flame and you're like, oh, that's not my twin flame. Maybe that person is, and they just keep looking and looking and looking. Or you have this connection, you're like, oh, that's my twin flame, and then you break up. And then the next person you meet, oh, that's my twin flame. All right, I mean, you're going to have to actually look inward at some of the things that you need to work through. So in that respect, the ideology is correct in terms of, quote, doing the work. But I don't necessarily think that doing the work really guarantees you anything, except that you come out a better person for it and you're able to spot predators a lot more.